For my entrepreneur interview, I interviewed my uncle, Kenneth Barksdale, who started a company called Rewards Plus and most currently a company called Global Tracking Group. This is a picture of my uncle Kenny. He had actually never planned on being an entrepreneur, but while working for a corporation, he came up with an idea for Rewards Plus, which would allow employees and employers to access their benefit plans online, customize them, and change them accordingly to their personal needs. At the time, he approached his boss with the idea, hoping that he would pursue that idea and he'd be rewarded for it. But his boss shot down the idea, so he said that it was too good of an opportunity to pass up. So him and some coworkers quit and actually started Rewards Plus and grew it to be worth over $200 million. And he was actually awarded the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award for Maryland in the year 2000 as a result. These are some articles on Rewards Plus. On the top left is an article about their rise to success. Over on the right is him being awarded the Portfolio Company of the Year Award for Rewards Plus in Maryland. And in the bottom left is a local newspaper talking about how he plans on publicly launching his company soon. During an interview, he explained to me some of the what being an entrepreneur is like. Explained mostly that balance between work and family is extremely important. He says it's important to get in there and put in the time that he does. He does 10 to 11 hours a day, 5 days a week. But he also said once you go home, it's important to know when to turn it off and forget about work and really focus on your family, because it's important to maintain those relationships. Because when you work that hard, sometimes it can seem like you're neglecting your family or neglecting other relationships with friends, and that could really be an issue. Another aspect he emphasized was how stressful being an entrepreneur is. He says that so many employees rely on you and the decisions you make, and they really affect them, that if you make the wrong one and have to let them go, that could be a really bad feeling on you, and you don't want that to happen. But on the flip side, he said, when you set goals and you work hard and take your calculated risks to end up achieving your goals, it can be extremely rewarding. I was really interested to ask him about how he generates ideas and really going about pursuing them. And he said one of the best ways to do that is really just to discuss potential opportunities out there, like existing markets, problems people might have that you could find a solution to, and just like spitball those ideas in a casual setting, like over lunch, maybe during drinks, and either reject or refine those ideas and try to prove why they really wouldn't work until you get an idea that you can't find anything wrong with, and then you know it's most likely a winner. And then once you have that idea, he described going about raising capital. One of his main things he learned from his mistakes is to avoid venture capitalism, because you have to sign over a large amount of your ownership in your company right off the bat just to get the initial funding to get started. And he did that with his first company, Rewards Plus, which ended up causing him to lose the company, which unfortunately happened. But he said to be cautious when growing your business, because if you could avoid using venture capitalism and raise the money more slowly on your own, you'll have more ownership in the company, you'll have more handle over the decisions, and really, without cutting corners, you can really build a more solid foundation for your business. The final and most important lesson I learned was general importance of just having the right employees for your company. He explained that you need to find the right employee for the job, not the other way around. You might have a highly qualified individual, but they just might not fit for your job. They might not fit the company culture, their specifications, their qualifications might not work out for that exact position. You want to go and find the perfect person for that exact job. And another thing to remember when hiring employees, he said, was they have to share your vision. It's good to have a team of employees and a company that's really on the same page about their goals, where they're going, and the direction of the company, and to have employees that really just want to see the company succeed. He said it's really important to have employees that aren't in there just to go and get their paycheck, do their time, and then leave. You got to have employees that are really invested in the company. A good way of doing this is providing stock options for them, so they really feel like they're part of the company and they're working for more than just a paycheck. And he also said it's really important to go and make them feel appreciated by having like holiday parties, games, celebrating birthdays, stuff like that, so they feel like they're really part of the company and they really belong there. Thank you.